Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Welcome to Black Ram GX Gaming. We're here. We're live. Uncanny. What up, buddy? Thank you for that like and getting here first. Appreciate you. Cheers. William Harris, what's going on? Good to see you. Cheers. How's everyone's weekend? Ooh, and the like. Hell yeah. Cheers, cheers. Mr. Dodge, thank you for the like and the share. Cheers, cheers. And Ryan. Yo, Hype Master Ryan in the house, ready to hype you up for this hype stream to get the hype party rocking. This is like a tongue twister. I never can say the whole thing all the way through, which I love. Absolutely love it. Hey, cheers. Thank you very much for the like and the share. How are you doing? Good, sir. So we're back after a long weekend here. Felt like a long weekend, even though we were streaming on Saturday. Friday, I mean. We're going to be doing some more Rainbow Six Siege this week. Just messing around, having some fun, trying to move up the rankings. I did move up a little bit yesterday here and there, just playing a little bit when I had some time. So I'm back into silver after falling way down into the bronze. So that feels pretty good. So we'll be doing that. Don't think there will be a stream this Wednesday. Just as a heads up to everybody as the week gets kicked off here. I have family coming in from out of the state who I'm going to see. And it just doesn't sound like it's going to line up a place where we could stream. Otherwise, I was going to have him join me on the stream. We were going to do a guest stream. I actually did get a second camera coming. So just in case I can convince the girlfriend to show her face on camera or anything like that, I could have one person in this corner and one person in that corner, and it's going to be savage. So I cannot wait to get that going and maybe do some guest streams. I don't know. They're just things I'm trying to figure out and plan out and make happen. So we'll see what happens. If you're watching for the first time, feel free to drop a follow. It helps out a lot. It's huge. Drop your likes, shares, comments, your stars, whatever else you feel like doing, especially if you've been here before. If you're over there on YouTube, thanks for watching. Drop the sub and drop a like. Let's get it. Ryan, just Peach. Hell yeah. You having a hype party with your family and not inviting me? How rude. Should I just go live at the restaurant? We're getting together at a restaurant. Otherwise, if we weren't going to the restaurant, we'd be here on the live stream. But I couldn't have 12 people in here, unfortunately. So would have loved to. Just don't work out. Could still live stream just to have a hype party master Ryan in here. William Battle 2042 finally released season 1, but Elder Scrolls Online High Isle is playable tomorrow, so I'll be on that. Oh, nice. So Battlefield 2042's got to be a lot better. Somebody I was talking to just recently saying about how disappointed they were in Battlefield 2042. So I don't know if anyone's gone back and really played it, but I don't know. Been working on Cyberpunk the last few days though. Need to complete it. Man, who was... I think Austin was chilling and talking with me on Friday when we were streaming. I think he was saying he was playing Cyberpunk too. The more you guys keep talking about it, the more I'm getting like the itch to play it. I actually... Let's see where it's at. I don't think I'll get it for another week yet. But I did get, Oh, it arrives tomorrow. Hell yeah. I did get the, speaking of, there's Austin. What's going on? Hello, buddy. Cheers. Austin, were you just talking about Cyberpunk on Friday? Was that you? Or am I wrong? What were you playing? William, you've been working on Cyberpunk the last few days, though? Oh, you need to... Yeah, sorry. 72 hours into it. Got 1 gig and a side quest to do. Then you can complete the story. Oh, okay. Not too bad. Why? I don't know. William brought it up, and I thought it was you who was talking about it. Yes, it was. Okay. So... I was right. I remember some things. I don't think I have it downloaded right now. Maybe I do. Oh, I do have it downloaded. I can get that going. Anyway, the thing I got coming is the SSD expansion. Basically like a little plastic memory card you can put in the back so you can get the more space internally for all these XS higher graphic games, better frame rate, all that stuff. So super excited to get that. It literally looks like an old school PS2 memory card that you just plug in the back. So pretty pumped. Not super cheap, but man, if you get them on eBay, there's people that like somehow get them and sell them brand new on there for slightly cheaper because they know they'll get the quicker sales. Start with mute. So I've got some things to download because my internal gets so full so fast. I think Cyberpunk is like $10 in GameStop for you guys. Really? Already? $30 on Xbox yesterday, Cyberpunk? Ooh. Interesting. I mean, I got it like day one, and I think it was upgraded already, right? Yeah, it was like the free upgrade patch, and they did a bunch of really, really good things with the game since. It's kind of surprising when you see studios like them, and whoever did No Man's Sky, I can't quite remember, not abandon their game. I just got all 5 drones. 6 drones? 7 drones? Oh, they were glitching in and out because of the stairwell. That was a points farm, and I just fucked it up. Oh.
Bomb locations are secure.
Ooh, Ryan, you finally got to Castle So. Is it So or is it Soul? Or is it... I don't remember. Anyway. Did you get to the boss? So how'd that go? That boss is rough, dude. You already have it, you should play it. It's fixed now. So besides the odd glitch or bug, it's so much better now. I know. That's what I keep hearing. And hey, Paul, what's happening, brother? How are you doing? Thank you for the like. I've been definitely looking to play it. So, I don't know. It's not on the radar, but there's not, like, a lot going on for quite a while. I did see a new game. If you guys haven't seen it, oh my god, look it up. It's called Choo Choo Charlie. It's amazing. It's amazing. Scariest thing ever. I want it. You got it day one on PS5, then on Series X as it plays a lot better. I got it day one on that first Xbox, just like you. And I think it just auto-converted because I did not buy the upgraded one. One tip, if you do make a female character, it's more enjoyable. I didn't see that coming. I had a guy I was pretty far along the game with. I thought it looked like such a really long game, but it doesn't sound like it takes that long to beat it all. I mean, quite a few hours, but it looks like a 100+ hour game. And it sounds like it definitely doesn't take that. I don't know what it takes. Maybe I'll make a female character next time. Because whenever I play it again, I'm going to start from the beginning. I'm not going to pick up where that last character was. If that file's even there. That file's probably not even there. Dang, he was so close. Ooh, cheers to Paul. And I don't know if I cheers to Austin, but cheers. Ryan, you haven't won in it? Found a way to make the boss battle much easier? What are you doing? What's your secret? Definitely would take some time for you until something you want to play comes out. Yeah. Like everything's like couple things are September, most things are October, November, December. So the summer's gonna be pretty dry here. I don't think they release a lot of games in the summer because that's when you're out doing things the most. So early spring, winter, fall, it's cold, depending on where you live. But like around here, it's so cold you're not outside very much, so it's game time. Yeah, it was a free upgrade. Okay, that's what I figured. Just got done with a run on Battlefield 5 Team Deathmatch, but Cyberpunk is one of my faves. Have you beaten it a few times? Awesome. Mitch? What's going on, Mitch? Cheers. Thank you for the like. To be fair, if you don't do side quests, etc., you can complete it in 30 to 50 hours. Want to do everything, though? That's how I play, as well, you've seen. I would try to do everything as well.
10 seconds. 5 seconds to insertion. Op 4 has located a bomb.
So it'd be more than 30 to 50 hours. That's a lot. Eh. If anyone can do it, it's me. Saints Row in August, can't wait. 2 days before my birthday. Ooh, that's a good present. I haven't played one of those in a while, but they're hilarious. I like that they're basically just a big parody game at this point. You can use the Bewitching branch on the summons, and they will attack the boss instead. That's pretty cool. I don't think I ever used that. I had it. I never actually got to using it. Main West Quest, yes. Everything else, no. Ooh! Get owned. And that's how you turn the tides, gentlemen. And lady.
Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
That was the play of the day. Not gonna get much better than that. I only gave one dip. That wasn't a full teabagging, by the way. One dip and I ended. I don't think, you know, it can't be faulted for just a single dip. I think that's somewhere in that good, not bad gray area. You have 1 gig, 1 side quest, but might get more yet. Just gotta do more Cyber Psychos and NCPD things. Oh, okay. I remember a little bit of that. It seemed like a lot of the side quests at the time of release were kind of redundant. It felt like you were doing them over and over again, and they just kind of felt meaningless after a short time. But maybe they've added some variety to it. You know? I'm hoping. Got Saints Row on PS5 for $100. And they refunded without my permission and knowing that I have to pay another $100. At least you're not paying another $100. Technically, you're just paying that. Same $100 again. But that's super annoying. I know.
Down to 10 seconds.
What was it? Resident Evil or something?
5 seconds.
They
Bomb location secure.
I had it pre-ordered paid early, and I think they changed their policy on how they do pre-orders. So like, they changed it so the money comes out 2 weeks in advance instead of months in advance. And then I know one time I had a game that got delayed. So since it got delayed, they gave me my money back and said if you still want it, you can pre-order it again. But technically, the delay like was a breach of their terms of service or something like that, or I don't know. So they gave the money back. I thought that was pretty cool. Annoying. I was probably as annoyed as you feel, but it was also kind of nice at the same time. It's only your first playthrough, taking it slow. Yeah, that's how I am. I take it so slow that I don't do second or third playthroughs usually. It's like I get everything I want out of that game the first time. Usually, I should say.
A bomb has been located by Op 4.
Shit. People in the wrong place. So, and for the internet company to get your internet up and running? But still from like, is that last Wednesday or something? It's been almost a week, Ryan. You need to get your money back. Like all your money that you've ever paid. Gigs are basically the same. Side quests are usually different now. Some are quite wacky. So remind me, what is a gig in the terms of this game?
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
Because, like, probably buried somewhere deep in here, I know. But the game came out in, like, 2020. And I haven't played it since release. I probably played it for, like, 2 or 3 weeks at release. And then I said, I'm just going to come back to this later. Because I know if I beat it then, that I'd never come back to it. So I said, I'll come back later when it's a better game, and I'm going to beat it after that. And that is 100% what my goal has been. You gotta play it 3 times for 1 achievement, I think. I think you're right. Because you have to beat it in, like, all 3 of those, like, starting classes or whatever. Or, like, not classes. What are they, like, your background? Like, you either, like, work for the Corpo. I don't know. I don't remember the other 2. I'm on Corpo first, so that's why I remember that one. I thought, hey, starting from maybe a money standpoint might be better. I don't think it matters at all. You called the text, keep saying they're still working on it. Jeez, what do they do? They must have, like, smashed a cable line or something. Or got fried. Hey, Michael Payne. What's happening, buddy? Thank you for the like. I got a cheers coming your way just a second here. Like extra missions are basically gigs? Okay. Just basically the side quests are gigs. But there's like
Insertion in 10 seconds.
bigger side quests now with like stories to them, right?
5 seconds.
Because they usually go somewhere, kill someone, leave, steal something, leave, sabotage, leave, anything like that. So the only thing in common is that you always leave. Okay. Not so bad. Side quests are more involved with Night City residents and add story to the art. Ooh, I do like that. I love it when you do side stuff and it actually has repercussions later. Good morning from above. Ah, thank you, brother. Let's see if I can save the raw duck. You have no idea, but it's annoying. Yeah, they're probably not gonna exactly tell you either. Hold on, 97 bullets isn't enough. Give me more. Give me more bullets!
Op 4 last operator standing.
No!
4 eliminated.
I didn't get anybody that round. Still retaining that MVP, but only for right now. It's all because of that triple to finish round 1. Haven't done much beyond that. William, you're currently doing a weird one. Gotta help a guy die, but he wants it all recorded to be sold as a brain dance so people can live his death on the second part of doing that now. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. How did they come up with that? And how long have they been working on that one? I mean, clearly putting 2 years in work in after the fact. But what, since The Witcher 3 probably? Which one did that come out? Like 2015, 2016? Okay, so did anyone look up Choo Choo Charlie? If you didn't look up Choo Choo Charlie, that's what I'm one of my games I'm definitely playing this year. It's a Steam game, but I read that it is meant to come to consoles.
Insertion in 10 seconds.
It's so hard to describe because the trailer does it so much justice. But I watched it, I was like,
Insertion.
oh my god, this is amazing. Basically,
You found a bomb. Make your way
you're like a lone guy with a train out in the woods. It's foggy. And there's some settlements about and whatnot. But you suddenly get chased by another train with spider legs and a clown face with sharp teeth. And this thing hunts you endlessly throughout the game. And the whole point of the game is for you to meet settlers and other folk. Upgrade your train. And then eventually collect so many weapons and upgrades that you can summon Choo Choo Charlie at the end for a one-on-one fight to the death. And it's just so funny looking. I had to play it. It's just a done deal. Probably wouldn't be a long game either. Don't know, it's quite fun. He's an interesting character. I kind of want to try and save him. That's what I usually try to do. It's my play style. Save everyone you can. Michael, what game is this? This is Pokemon Violet. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I want to try to peek in that way and see if that same thing happens to me. Just kidding.
You have located a bomb.
You think I'll die if I do this fall? No?
Op 4 last operator standing.
Don't throw that C4 at me, man. I got him. 2010 was originally when Cyberpunk started development, I think. Not 100% of that. Actually, that sounds right now that you say that out loud. I do feel like I remember them saying it's been over a decade of work on it. And that's why I think it was received so poorly, is because they were claiming they had put in all this time. And then never happened. How funny is the story of the train that could be in the movie Major Pain? I don't know if I've ever seen Major Pain. I know it. It definitely could be a movie. It could be a Nicolas Cage movie. I'm telling you, Choo Choo Charlie, great game, Nicolas Cage movie. Let's make it happen. Get his agent on this, or Bruce Campbell. Probably both, though. Have they ever been together? Probably not. They should. You seen High on Life? I did see High on Life, and I'm definitely getting that when that comes out. I'm super pumped about that game. Talking about, oh, that game. Okay. You talking to me? Or you're replying to them? Oh, okay, you're talking to me. Well, at the time when you said something, I was talking about Choo Choo Charlie. But anyway, they're talking about Cyberpunk. Oh, but Williams already got me. Ah, thank you for the GGs. Awesome. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. We did pretty good there. Cheers, actually, everybody.
Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
Reload.
You think Raw Dog knows what he's doing?
Loading new mag. Gemini activate. Time for a wake-up call. Enemy interference. Airdrop is ready. Throwing stun.
You have located a bomb.
Calling them up. Stinger tags release. I'm reloading. Track stingers out.
Op 4 last stop standing.
Alright, get this planted. Yes!
Diffusion initiated. Protect the diffuser.
Ah! Somebody save me! Or I'm too young to die. Oh, thank God. And I got the MVP back! I stole it, baby. Let's go. By like 30 points. That's a good way to start the day. Oh, so tired. Speaking of Rain Dance, seen that Indian game on Steam? Really want that to come out to console. Indian game? No. Is that what it's called? There's so many games that have been trailers have been released for and whatnot recently. Inching my way up to gold. Let's go. Now I can't keep track of them all. Honestly, I think I've actually done a pretty good job of watching all the trailers, which isn't even my job. It's been fed to me on my social media well, I guess. So that's been super nice. Let's see what's in this pack. Cheers. Whoa, let's go. Look at those shorts. I said I had 2 packs. Oh, I do have 2 packs. I have a Bravo pack. Nothing in here looks great. Is that pizza? Oh. I thought for certain for a second that was pizza. Is that a mop head? No. Okay, the body armors were terrible, but the heads. I want that mop. I'm not going to do anything crazy to get it, but I want it. Major Payne is a 1995 movie with Damon Wayans. I knew it was old. I knew it was super old. But, yeah, no, never took the time. So it's a comedy. Well, maybe one day I'll have to check it out. Cafe, let's go! Dostoevsky. I love this one. So if I do bad, I change my mind and I hate it. Cheers. Did you ever figure out what that game was, William? Also, question. Speaking of games that are on Steam that really should come to console, whatever happened to the Steam box when Steam made its own console? Did that just die instantly? Did it ever have a life? Did it ever have a chance? I feel like I've never heard about it again after the initial lead-up hype. This land is my land. That sounds really familiar. Oh, I think I have seen some stuff on this. It looks really interesting. I've seen some interesting clips of people playing Skyrim and Steam and VR, I should say, and that made me want to play that even more. The Steam machine costs as much as a semi-decent PC, so killed itself off. Yeah, I thought it was like $1,500 or something, right? At release, at launch.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Steam Deck has been blowing up though. The Steam Deck made it. Some great news about it. I haven't heard much of anything about the Steam Deck. What is that?
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it. By Op 4.
Like a Nintendo Switch, but better. Do like that. And it's made by Steam. It's like Steam's own second attempt at a console. A Steam PSP. I just realized no one was in the rooms, but I heard footsteps there. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's not friendly. Kayla, what's happening? Thank you for that like. I got a cheers for you. Cheers. Appreciate you, Michael. I don't know if I got down on the cheers or if I got sidetracked. Cheers. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna have to give this a Googling.
Changing mags.
Op 4, last stop standing. One friendly operator remaining. Down to 15 seconds. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds remaining. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
There we go. 4-piece to start it. I played that really well. I was gonna try to play for time, and then I knew I didn't have a choice. So, don't have the time, make you push. Do some crazy shit. Thank you, Austin. I feel pretty good about that one. You were having a pretty good day, I should say. I'm liking it. Michael, same as you heard that the Razer made their own console, but never seen it come out. What is Razer? Definitely never heard of that. For 50 here for one, might save and pre-order one. Heard Stream Deck was having issues though. Just for all the crazy free-to-play games on Steam, it's worth it. It's not released until October, so they have time to work it out. Hopefully. That sounds really cool though. Rather get a gaming laptop. The only thing I know about gaming laptops is everyone I've known that's had it says they die off really early.
Location has been compromised.
And they cost the same as the parts to build your own PC, which is just way more powerful, way more reliable, and you can swap out the parts easier.
10 seconds remaining.
Deploying mobile cover.
So I don't personally know about the gaming PCs. I just know a lot of people have said in their personal testimonies against them.
Op
So
4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
I don't know. You have to tell me if you get one what you think. It'd probably be awesome right away, right? I guess it's more long term then. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die.
Deploying welcome.
Austin, you'd be so bad at Siege. Siege is not terrible. It seems like a lot But it's not so bad.
One on
Swapping
four
knives.
remaining.
Setting C4.
Don't blow it. You blew it. I don't know where the shots came from.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
I'm getting it today. Let's go, baby. All right, hold on. I got a few things to catch up on here. You get the vest to go with your VR, so when you get shot, you can feel the wear. I don't think it works as good as it's advertised. The haptic vests or whatever, it looks like it just vibrates on you. It doesn't seem like it just pushes in on a particular point or anything. And they're really expensive. They're really expensive because it's like first or second gen of their tech, and it's not really widespread yet, so I don't know. I don't think I'd get one yet. I think I'd have to wait till it was a little more widespread. Problem is with the laptop, you can't upgrade much. From what I hear, the Steam Deck will have an upgradable chipset. That'd be really cool. You remember the Google phone? Google came out with a cell phone initially, and everything on the back, all the parts of it could just be slid out, and then you put in a new one. You want a new camera, you slide the camera out, put a new camera in. The whole thing was that every bit of it was upgradable and interchangeable, and I think it died pretty quick. Google Stadia died out pretty much. Oh, I forgot that they did their thing. More expensive too for laptops. I think you're right, Austin, because you're paying for that mobility and trying to pack a lot into a small thing. So I think the laptops are generally not the best way to go, but they might be a good fit for some people.
Location compromised. Plan accordingly.
I only get it if it comes to the dock. Oh, Razer, like your Kyle camera? Really? Interesting.
10 seconds.
I did get a new camera. Comes
Down to 5.
Wednesday. Pretty pumped.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Deploying welcome mat.
Pretty much it's just going to be 1080p at 60 frames instead of 30. So it'll be a slight upgrade, but it's also mainly for guest streams. And they had the sniper too. Right in the mouth. I am absolutely
Swapping mags.
slobber knocking him. And back to full health like it never happened. This is kind of awesome. Where the fuck did they get in here from? I thought I saw someone back there. What are you doing, you sneaky little snake? Carol, thank you for the like. How are you doing?
1 Op 4 remaining.
Appreciate you.
Hostiles eliminated.
Cheers. I don't want to say it, but I have to say it. Good thing there's wood right here to knock on. I am 8-0. Not died once. Feeling pretty darn good about it. Don't think I can go inside the building until all 4 of my teammates are dead. Just to maintain the status quo here of elite. And from the other team's perspective, definitely cheating because there's no way they could lose this bad to me. You know how that is. When somebody's doing way too good, you're like, are they though? But I actually am this time. I think I've just been getting really lucky, honestly. Like when that guy, the last one I got, turned and put his face into my barrel, I don't think I could have screwed that up. The only thing that might have been suspect was the sniper who got headshot because I had the position. I was holding the angle. She had to come to me.
Locate a bomb.
She didn't get me in the head, though. If she did, I would have lost. So, just missed. It's a massive gaming brand? Might be. I mean, I only heard of the camera, and that's because I was reviewing a bunch of cameras and trying to see what I like the most, and I just kind of like the features of it. Other than that, I haven't really heard much about Razer, to be honest. Probably all, like, PC parts or something. And if that's the case, I don't really know.
Located a bomb.
I built my PC once, and then I'll look into it again later, but until then, I don't
Insertion in
spend
5
much
seconds.
time looking at, oh, what's the latest and greatest PC parts coming out?
Located a bomb.
Because I'm not going to buy them.
And defuse it.
I'm not always going to upgrade to, like, the newest phone every time a new phone comes out or anything like that. So long as mine works and works well, I'm pretty much set and I don't pay attention to anything. Because if I pay attention, I'll buy things. Buy things that I shouldn't. So I don't even look at these companies. William, you're terrible at Siege. Battlefield 2042 is a struggle. But you're getting there, though. Not enough modes on it, really. I noticed most Battlefields, most EA games, multiplayer, are just really lacking in modes and variety.
Sending Gemini. Device ready.
9-0, baby! Just put Rainbow Six Extraction on download, played a little on release, but want to get into it properly. It's pretty fun. I played the shit out of it.
4 last time. No longer in your possession. Op 4 eliminated.
I knew he was there.
Successful.
It's cool. 9-0, baby! Best game of the day. I always thought that when she pulls the gun back, it's a little noodle army. It was just so soft. Instead of being like tight movement. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of funny. Silver 1, almost up to gold. Hey, if all the silvers play like that, I'm in. 25-10. I think next game if I win. Let's see if this can keep up. I will say, William, that Extraction, most of the time, for almost every challenge, is easier solo. So if you have a team, it's fine for Extraction. But if you don't, honestly, you're better off just playing by yourself. That's what I did most of my time throughout the game. You gonna play Overwatch 2 when it releases? I don't know. I've got really only one guy who comes in to the stream once every 3 months to ask me if I'm going to play Overwatch. Because he knows that I don't want to play Overwatch, so he trolls me on it. He just came in last Friday and asked if I was going to play Overwatch 2 when it comes out. I was like, I don't know. He's like, it's free. I'm like, well, maybe. I don't know. I could play it for like a week or two while the hype is high and then quit. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. I try different shooters every once in a while. I played Valorant for 1 or 2 days, and I just got wrecked. Over and over and over and over again. It was brutal. Brutally hard, and I didn't want to learn. So that one I quit pretty quick. Even though that was like hella popular for a long time. Michael, they do PC builds, keyboards, mouses, headsets, microphones, and cameras. Pretty much everything revolving around it. It's surprising that I've never really heard of them much. I do need a new keyboard. I just don't like my keyboard. It's a nice keyboard. It, you know, it lights up with all the colors and whatnot. Generic things you want. It's kind of cool. It's got some buttons on the side for music, play, pause, volume up, down, which I really enjoy. It's just the placement of the volume buttons is bad because they're in the bottom left corner instead of control, and I really need my control so I can control Z, because I screw up so much. Control Z's undo that I have to hit that button all the time, and it keeps just pausing music instead. It's super annoying. So I really need a new keyboard. This one can go in the box of just in cases. Just in cases are for things where, like, I don't know, I spill a glass of milk on my keyboard and now I need my just in case box to come out. Dust off whatever's in there. Plug her in. But I think that's where this one's going to have to go. It's also kind of bulky. I don't really like that very much. Takes up a lot of space. Not into it. And one of the best Xbox controllers out there.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
I'll take a gander. Now, I in no way, shape, or form should be the one doing this, but okay, I think Rhino guy's got it. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, are they wired? Oh, maybe they're not wired. $129. Jeepers creepers. I don't know, they look cool, but
10 seconds.
I like the standard ones. Wow, this Boba Fett Xbox.
5 seconds.
Boba Fett Xbox controller looks sick, but it's $150.
Are secure.
Not worth it. But it is the bee's knees.
Laying out the welcome mat. Welcome mat.
The new RGB keyboards. I might have to look into it. Methinks. You want to save up and get wireless headphones so there's no wires all over me? It's pretty nice, let me tell you. The only ones that I had that were like 100% the most reliable that were wireless were my Astros. Astros, hands down, they're expensive. But the Astros A50 wireless headsets are insane. You can't beat them for comfort, longevity, sound quality. They dominate in almost every category. So I think whenever I get another headset, probably won't be for a couple years, but whenever I do decide to buy another one, I'll go back to Astros. They're just so good. It's a competitive controller. Well, it's got like the elite things on the bottom. Which I guess, if you take the time to get used to those, they're pretty nice. I just don't know for a fact that I will, because I have an actual Elite controller.
Standing.
I just don't think I liked it. I didn't like it at all. I don't enjoy the back paddles. I feel like they cause me, by accidentally touching them, to do things I don't want to do. And I tried throwing myself in the fire and really using them a lot in the beginning, but I just
15
could not.
seconds left. Time expires in 10 seconds. 5 seconds remaining.
Save that KD, brother. Save it. You were reading up about the headset you got. There was a story on there where a bullet came through the window, and because the guy was wearing them, it saved his life. What? What kind of bulletproof headset do you have? It sounds heavy as shit. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Astro's pretty comfortable, nice, everything. But when I first got them, I wasn't used to like really good headsets. And I could only wear them for so many hours a day because it just killed my neck. But after I got used to it, it was fine. Once my neck got strong from holding up an extra like 10 pounds on it all the time, it was fine. It's not 10 pounds, but they are heavy. I still got my old ones around somewhere. They just got, after like 5 or 6 years, after a long time of
Secure the area. Keep
being
bombs
used a lot, because I use them for music and everything. I guess I got a little worn down, but otherwise kind of work. You'd probably still sell them for like $50.
down to 10 seconds.
That is a terrible spot.
5 seconds. Increased surveillance on bombs. Op 4 has a diffuser.
Changing mags.
That's how you get killed. Alright. It's right here. Let's get this guy. He's going to the second floor.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
So, Michael, do you own, you or William, do either one of you own any Razer stuff? Or you just know of them? Gotta react faster than that, Buster. Good thing I got the hell out of there. All your stuff for stream is from Razer. Interesting. Why'd you choose them for everything?
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Okay, I just got reported by somebody. Oops. I just thought I'd give it a shot. I knew he was over there somewhere. He's just shot at me from right outside that doorway. Thought I'd put one bullet through. I do it all the time. If you guys watch, I shoot randomly through windows, through walls. I just give her a go because that happens sometimes. One bullet through, you get the kill. Don't know what happened. It's fantastic. Oh, Ripsaw in the Razer headset and camera. I have heard about the Ripsaw or whatever. From YouTubers. It looked kind of nice, but Elgato really had the reputation, so I went for it. And no regrets, by the way. Elgato has been pretty amazing, and I haven't had to buy anything new Elgato.
Located a bomb. Deploying shield.
Deploying shield. Setting the welcome mat. Laying out the welcome mat.
One op 4 remaining.
I'm scared because I'm the one holding down the room.
Friendly's victorious. Hostile.
All good, all good. Knock on wood here. 3-0. Ended last game, what, 9-0? So I haven't died in 7 rounds straight over 2 games against 10 different opponents. I'm getting scared. I'm loving the streak. But I'm getting too aware of it. If I know that I'm on this kind of streak, that's where things can get iffy. Maybe I shouldn't play him then. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to burn a hole and then get shot right through it. So I'm going to not. Well, because it was easier to find in your store. Now your gaming shop sells Elgato. Oh, so they just didn't have it at the time. Interesting. I don't know my stuff online. I just did a lot of researching online. And then found
We need to locate a
stores that sell a lot of hardware. Like Newegg. And what was it? Something Tiger. Where they have deals and discounts going all the time.
drone has located a
You
bomb.
know, if you want parts to build your own computer and stuff like that, you know, shouldn't shop on Amazon all too often, because there'll never be anything on discount because it's the largest platform and people only use it instead of searching elsewhere. So if you use Newegg and some of those other websites, you'll get really good deals. You'll save a lot of money.
5 seconds before insertion. Proceed to bomb's location.
Like to support your local business? Well, that's a good thing. Although it slightly limits on what you can get. Sounds like you got some pretty good stuff, though. 13-0 before I died. 13-0 over 7 rounds. Not bad. Put down from one shot by a 12 gauge. Damn! They find something you like, they can order it in. Yeah, I guess if you're rich, all they're gonna do is upcharge you 5, 10, 15, 20%. You could just buy the thing yourself for the same price they bought it for, though.
Operator standing.
Usually, I mean, I guess depends if they are like a designated supplier, dealer
Drop the diffuser.
of that product, and maybe they buy wholesale, they get it cheaper. But if they're buying something out of the way for you, they're likely paying the same price you would have if you just bought it yourself. But if you're rich enough to support them, why not? I personally am not. Computer parts and this hardware, this equipment, none of this is cheap. It's expensive. I'll just order it myself. Well, cheers. R.I.P. to the streak. It was a good streak. It was the best streak. Now it's over. Cheers.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
Yeah, you go to a computer shop and they order the parts. You look for something. You don't look for something, then ask, "Can you try and get this?" Sure, which is what you said before, right? That you're just gonna get whatever they had.
Found a bomb. 10 seconds before insertion. 5 seconds before insertion. Be advised your drone has located a bomb. Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Which is fine. Honestly, that's the only problem with local businesses. Kind of part of the reason they're dying to online businesses is they just can't compete with prices because they have to pay for overhead and all this, and pretty much what they can get, you can get. So hard to save money, get what you want, and help them out. I try to. I mean, sometimes those local businesses have good deals.
I found one.
What he didn't know is that I had enough bullets that he was never getting through that door once he showed his face. Dang, not the MVP. My score was also our team score. 4-1 and 4-1. Not bad. All right. Let's keep the streak it going. Wait, hold on. Where do I see my rank? Oh, just silver 1 still? Maybe we're winning these matches too quickly and easily. That could be the problem. Anyway, I'll be right back. Probably before this game queues up, so give me just one more. Ooh, we're doing Canal again? Alright. Let's go. Cheers. I don't even know how to say that man's name. Oh, he's invited me twice. Must really want me. My reputation must be preceding me. Azkabans. I like it. Go and sleep. I also find normal if you go into a shop like a PC shop and say, can you do me a deal on this? They tend to try and drop the price for you. They believe it helps bring the people back. Interesting. I did get I did get a deal once on a PS1 game I got not long back. The box it was in fell apart. So he's like, "Is that okay? If the box isn't in one piece?" I was like, "Oh, that was your bad." I was like, "It would be if maybe you dropped the price, $5 or something." He's like, "Yeah, I can do that." If he didn't ask, I fully knew the condition of that case. I would have paid that full price. But as soon as he asked, he opened the door for me to say, "Drop the price." That was nice. Also, if he didn't, well, no big deal. I think William Harris left.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
It's usually pretty late for him, so I don't know if he's still in here.
Deploying shield.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protected.
Bring out the welcome mat.
Loading mag. Place device. Stick with immediate line of fire. Place device.
10 seconds.
Device placed.
Aztec shield.
5 seconds and counting.
Deploying welcome mat.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Deploying welcome mat.
Yeah, I figured most places. It's not about necessarily where you're at, right? It's about the person you're talking to, whether they're gonna drop that price for you or not. You're just talking to a good person who's trying to make a sale, possibly gain a returning customer. They usually will. Also, the box is damaged and he was charging a lot, but that's because it was an old game. Pretty rare. I've actually never seen one. That's why I was gonna buy it no matter what.
Reinforcements in place. ADS up and running.
Yeah, I should have known better.
Reloading!
Wow, he looked at the perfect time with his gun at the perfect place. That's pretty good. My sixth sense is tingling. Oh, he didn't even look at the right place. He just had perfect
Operator remaining.
kick. Man, this crazy asshole has iron sights on. Do you know that? Oh, what was that? If you just started the game with the absolute standard stuff, you would still have like a red dot on. So like the only way to have iron sights is if you chose iron sights. This crazy son of a bitch has done just that. Planting, hello.
15 seconds left. Op 4 has placed a diffuser near a bomb. Destroy it. Located the diffuser. Destroy it.
Ooh.
Your location has been compromised.
Alright, I mean it was a little late, but well played. It's another win. Hey.
Bomb diffusing device is disabled.
Ram, how did you meet your wife? Mutual friends. Mutual friends. The best way to do it. It is by far the best way because you already have some level of credibility in the other person because somebody you know likes them and trusts them and they feel the same way about you. Whereas if you're meeting somebody new, you know absolutely nothing about them. They could be crazy, they could be a psychopath. They might work in an office, but secretly they're part of a criminal underground organization. You never know. But mutual friends, you're pretty much in the clear. That always makes it easier. You have a conversation topic to start, such as, do you like pineapple on pizza? If you do, I'm sorry, but you're kind of crazy.
Protect the bomb.
If you don't, you're like us. Normal people.
Colonization in place.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
You son of a bitch. Got his ass. Been talking to this girl who
10
clicked.
seconds left.
Now she won't talk to him. You guys actually meet up? You guys
5
hang out?
seconds and counting.
Station deployed.
Or just like chatting online?
Bomb located by Op 4.
Setting up. Setting the razor shell. Deploying mobile cover.
What's wrong with pineapple on pizza? You know damn well what's wrong with it. Everything. Its existence. Oh. No, I'm just not a fan. But really, I've polled a lot of people on it. And it's a super 50-50 base of people that either are for it or against it. It's crazy how split people are on pineapple on pizza. I've had people say to my face that they don't like pineapple, but it's okay on pizza. Like, you can't what? You like it, but only on pizza? I've heard some crazy stuff. Oh, I wanted that armor. Just chatting online. Actually quite shy in person, at least the females. That's fair. I think a lot of people are. And I was too. For sure. But definitely mutual friends introducing it helps out a lot. I almost screwed that up and he almost stole my kill. There was a lot of intensity in there in that ending. I was honestly hoping for the quick headshot, but it didn't work. Let's just say, Ryan, that chatting online kind of sucks. I know people do meet online, but like, it's so easy for somebody to just get bored and ghost and move on, suddenly be less interested, find somebody that they match with that slightly more their type. They put all their focus into that one. The meet online thing seems just super rough. I would think like the only thing that would really work that online dating is to just meet the person as quickly as possible. Like, what are you doing tomorrow? Oh, busy. Next day. All right, damn it, when are you free? And then just flip out on them and move on to the next one after that because they stop talking to you.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
Son of a bitch. And that's all 5 drones already. Not bad. And thank you for the backup on the pineapple on pizza. I know if that wasn't his true opinion, he would not have said it.
10 seconds left.
Pineapple on pizza, it's like putting jelly on a pizza. That also sounds terrible.
Op 4 has located a
Don't
bomb.
do it, folks. Michael, you're lucky your partner is with you. The first night she came over, I was about to move out. And her mom and dad were home that day. Mom came walking around, no pants on. Oh, boy. Yeah, you are lucky you're still together after that. You feel me on that? Yeah. That's just what I've noticed. I've noticed if people don't meet up right away, they just don't meet up. With that whole online dating thing, so you almost just gotta push for that and figure out the small talk later.
Swapping mags.
You love pineapple on pizza? Well, Michael, sorry, but you're crazy. It was good timing on Lion's part. He hit that at the worst point for me to play red light, green light. Red light. Ryan, there's a lady at your work. But you're beyond shy guy. She's tiny. That's funny. Well, I'd say
Mission successful.
you can wait for that perfect moment where you get the chance to ask. But what if it never comes? You might have to create that moment. You're gonna have to trip in front of her and drop all of your homework, and then see if she'll help you pick it up. If she does, she's a keeper, and then you go for it right then and there. If not, well, that sucks. And I know you don't have homework because you're well beyond schooling age, so I need you to go to the school supply section, pick up some stuff, pretend it's your homework, and then slip and fall. It's the perfect plan. Nothing can go wrong. Crazy like a fox. That's funny. Shy, but you need to put yourself out. Yeah, you have to. It sucks. It's definitely like the worst thing that you could possibly do. But it's about the only way to get what you want. So you gotta try. You gotta try, Ryan.
Locate a bomb.
And Kayla, I don't know what you're talking about. It's not a pickup line. It was a question. And she agreed that pineapple does not belong on pizza. And I said, well, she's not crazy. I can maybe keep her. We have more talking to do, but that's step one. Step one was out of the way.
Insertion in 5 seconds. Your drone has found a bomb. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
I'm gonna rip on you for the grammar on that one, Michael. It's funny. Did it hurt? Did what hurt? Falling from the sky? Because you must be an angle. Is that a geometry pickup line? I can guarantee you there's a geometry professor out there somewhere who's made that. Because you must be an angle joke.
Out of ammunition. Activating Selma sequence.
No balls when it comes to asking him out. Well, if you have some level of
Bomb
success,
has been located. One op 4 remaining.
then you'll get more confidence. You just need practice. Practice on someone you're not interested in and gain confidence by breaking their hearts. I'm just kidding. That's terrible advice, but it might work. I don't know. Practice is as practice does. Look at all these golds. 4-0. The last 3 games, my teams have been 12-1. Let's go! Right where I belong. Now, the journey up through gold is a steep one. Here's what you do, Ryan. Watch as much of the American Pie movies as you can. Watch Steve Stifler study everything he does and become him. He gets plenty of ladies in the movies. So if you just do exactly that, you should be good. That's also terrible advice. But hey, you never know. Sometimes the most off-the-wall shit would probably work. Yakuza. Oh, I didn't see the Morty one. That's kind of savage. Oh. It's for Fuse? Damn, it's expensive. That's kind of sick. Whoa, they got more Rick and Mortys? Mr. Meeseeks? Crambopoulos? Crambopoulos? I could not remember their names. And that doesn't even feel right, but it probably is. Traffic light? You can get any color you want. Some of these are freaking gnarly. Is it searching right now? God, I thought it was. You can see yourself getting slapped in oblivion for doing that. It was a different time when American Pie came out, so yeah, I guess maybe don't do that. Times have changed. Just ask her to lunch or dinner as a friend, then get to know her more and have fun. See how that works out for you. Yeah, think about it like this. She probably has to pay for her own dinners right now. And that gets expensive these days. She'll probably say yes, at least for the free dinner. There you go. Going based off American Pie, so long as it's not a redhead, you're safe. Maybe. Maybe. Kayla, you think that's my exact opener? It was maybe something similar. But I don't think those were the exact words I used. And check it and weep, it worked. Don't criticize success. So you want to know that how I did it, Ryan? I asked, do you like pineapple on pizza? I will say it for the 3rd time today, proudly, because it fucking worked. All right? And let me say that took zero balls to ask because it's in no way leading towards what she actually wanted. Although she already knew what I wanted. Because we had mutual friends that already hooked it up. But I still had to open. And let me tell you. Pineapple on pizza is a genius. Not only was it successful, see how well she remembers it. She's sitting here reciting it word for word. That's a powerful statement. Michael, you met your partner at F45, which is a class work gym. We got grouped up so many times. We started talking. Then we had 2 dinners. Had her over for pizza and Harry Potter. And embraced by your mother. So it was your mother. Okay. He was walking around
Secure the bombs.
embarrassing you. We'll just say that. Then you took her to the Harry Potter quiz night. Ah, that's right. That's pretty cool. Ashley, what's going on? The best. Hey, good to have you in here. Cheers. I'm Black Ram the Mediocre.
Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly.
But I did just hit that drone, which nobody else could seem to do. So maybe I am
5
debased.
seconds and counting.
Healing station.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Place device.
Kona station position.
Michael, you're really advocating for this pineapple on pizza thing.
Setting the welcome mat.
You're not gonna let your side of the pizza die, are you? I know people who will fight tooth and nail
Reloading. Cover me.
for pineapple on pizza. Damn it! Damn it, I thought I'd get that quick. Little head tipper. Oh, he was over my head too. Surprising he got that adjustment. What is this guy doing 2 floors up when they're already on our floor? This man. Absolute monster. Well, hope it works out for the team. People say they don't like pineapple on pizza because it's fruit, but tomatoes are on pizza. Yeah, but tomatoes aren't really fruit. They're... I can't remember what they are. They're like technically like a starch or something like that. They're not a fruit. They're not a vegetable. Even though they have... not qualities, what am I thinking of? Traits of both. I don't know, I had this argument not long ago. It wasn't really an argument because I was not kept up to date with the modern acceptance of tomatoes. So it's not really fruit. Just remember that. It just has fruit qualities.
Friendly, last operator standing. Op 4, last op standing. 10 seconds left.
Well, they come out of the ground like a vegetable.
5 seconds left.
They don't grow in trees or on vines like a fruit.
Friendly's victorious.
But they have seeds like a fruit, which is something vegetables commonly don't have. no fruit grows out of the ground, right? Apples, trees, bananas, trees, strawberries. Is it vines? Grapes, vines. So, being that tomatoes come out of the ground, technically on a vine. Potatoes are starches, you're right, but
Secure the bombs.
Reloading.
okay. So the first 4 things on Google.
Plan accordingly.
First 2, call them fruits. Next 2, call them vegetables. The debate is well alive and kicking, ladies and gentlemen.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds and counting. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Are you asking me to argue with your dad? So that's a really odd request, but I would oblige. I'm a generous lord, and gotta give the people what they want. It's both. No matter how you slice it, a tomato is technically a fruit and a vegetable. Without clicking into anything too much, one says a botanist's classification is fruit and a nutritionist's is vegetable. The answers are just all over the place. But really it is, yeah. No matter how you slice it, pretty much comes down to being the same thing.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
There's a stinger drone out there.
Loading new mag. Loading new magazine. I'm reloading. Loading new magazine.
Seconds left. You need to destroy it.
Damn, there's someone on my right, 2 to the front. That was rough.
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
Almost like little weed plants. Well, they're vines that grow out that only go up because they have something to climb on. Right? So they're kind of funky. Like, You need those wire harnesses or whatever to have them something to strap around so they can climb up. But anyway, that's a debate as old as time itself. Look at that. We got 4 nitro cells and me. The only one putting up proper defenses.
Secure the bombs.
You probably got different types of tomatoes over there too. Do you know there's... What was it? Was it 4,000 or 14,000? The difference in the numbers are huge. But it's like a huge number of different species of apples. There are. It's insane. I didn't even realize I could name like 4. So I actually thought there was like 4. Cheers.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds and counting. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Healing station placed.
Jammer ready.
Fuck your suitcase. Your broken ass suitcase out of here.
I'm sorry.
Got my kill him out.
Reloading.
So many explosions, it hurts my ears. Really just kind of scares me how it started. You love a good Hawaiian pizza or chicken barbecue and pineapple pizza? That sounds like a lot.
Op 4, last stop standing. Left. 10 seconds left.
What the hell?
5 seconds left.
Ah, just look there.
Op 4 eliminated.
Oh wow,
Successful.
he done bloated it himself up. Gotta be careful. I don't hate chicken barbecue pizza. I think it's okay. I mean, it's not as good as like regular pizza. What standard or regular pizza was pepperoni. And the status quo has changed because they've tried doing so much shit with pizza. It's crazy. So now it's like the standard, but yeah, there's just so many others that people are always eating. Pulled barbecue or pulled pork barbecue pizza. Oh, I've never seen that before. That sounds interesting.
You need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
Less supreme pizza. Supreme pizza is gross. So are veggie pizzas. That whole genre of pizza. Nightmare to pizza. Like, I don't know. Can't even call it pizza? Where's the grease? If your hands don't feel disgusting after picking up a slice of
10
pizza,
seconds before insertion.
you got the wrong pizza.
5 seconds to insertion. You must locate and defuse a bomb.
Regular is pepperoni, my friend. It's the only right way. That fucking hit, you wanker.
You have located a bomb.
Deploying Selma. Op 4 last operator standing. You located a bomb. Op 4 eliminated.
Think I got him. That was kind of brutal. I loved it. Every second. I got more bullets than you. I'm higher on the food chain. That's my worst fat bastard impression I've ever done. I've done significantly better ones, like every time I've tried. I copped out on the accent halfway through. Your favorite pizza shop does Nutella pizza and it's amazing. There is those, what do you call them? Dessert pizzas that don't seem bad, but I'll never waste money on them.
To locate a bomb.
That's just because I don't really like sweets like I used to. I worked in a chocolate factory for 2 summers while I was going to college, and not that I don't still like some sweets, but I can't eat it like people can.
Your drone has found a bomb. Insertion in 10 seconds. seconds to insertion. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Hell engaged.
Wait for that sneaky snake roamer to show up.
Connection severed.
Did all my friends Carly Charlie? No. No, no one was that inventive.
You have located a bomb.
Gemini activated.
Didn't know he was there. Also, what the hell was that? Where he just blew the rest of his load afterwards on that corner. That was interesting. They have little orange guys running around. No, unfortunately, Donald Trump was running businesses at the time. They couldn't quite afford him to stick around. Another 4-1, baby! Let's go. Cheers. Man, it really does take a while to move up now. It's kind of good. As you get up into the golds and or silvers, you really solidify your position. Silvers and bronze, you just move so freely between them. I guess it must be their finding after 7 years that skill jumps between bronze and whatever the bottom is, wood tier, probably, and silver, so that they have to have 5 rankings in between. But then up in gold, the competitive skill nature starts to get harder to define, so there's less ranks and you move slower through it. Starts to even out. You're either at that level or you're not. Maybe, I don't know. This game has so much teamwork that you can get carried by a platinum who's playing with 4 silvers and I'll stick around in gold, you know. Anything could happen. Since the measure of your rank is based purely on wins, I think that's kind of not the best way to do it. You know, like battle royales give you a lot of points for wins or placement, and their versions of ranked. Oh, thank God. But if you're getting kills, you're getting points too. I think this ranking system should have a mix of that personal performance as well as team overall performance. The fact that it doesn't is a shame. An absolute farce. Michael only tried the Nutella pizza because they ordered me a regular instead of a large. And I was still hungry. That's fair. Probably wasn't big. I mean, those sweets foods are never really that big. It's usually what, personal size, because if you got like large pizza sized of like cookie pizza or this Nutella one or whatever, yeah, there's a good chance it's not getting 8. Unless maybe you got it for like a huge get together party or something. And even then, why wouldn't you just get regular pizza? Jeez. Whoa. That's interesting. Sylvester Stallone
Locate a bomb.
decided to bow out of Rocky Balboa. Or Creed 3? Did I say Rocky 4? That was a long time ago. Creed 3, because the movies are going in a different direction. According to the title, I didn't read into it. No time. Only time for more MVPs. And the race is on, ladies and gentlemen. So they're either
10 seconds before insertion.
back in those offices or in the
Insertion in 5
basement.
seconds.
Basement.
A bomb must be located and defused.
Michael, was the Nutella one good, though? I think that's the most important thing, right? And a Greek comes out. You're Greek? That's pretty cool. Whenever you see new foods. I like to try new foods for the most part. I mean, the look of the food, the appearance, texture, all that has a little bit to do with it, but
You have located a bomb. Cover the diffuser.
Setting traces thermodynamics.
wow. He put bullets straight into my chest while I was putting bullets into his chest 2 seconds before he started firing. I'm kind of pissed.
Talon shield is up.
Megalo is amazing. That's cool. It sounds too sweet for me. I tried a Hershey's cake. It was made with Hershey's syrup, and it was like just pounds of sugar and chocolate. I ate half of a small slice, and I started to feel so sick. I mean, my taste buds were on fire. The taste buds loved it. Oh, he missed it. He just crossed him. He's gonna pick up that smoke.
The diffuser has been recovered.
I didn't get the clip in. He's only got 18 bullets, which is fine.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession. 10 seconds left. Down to
Oh,
one friendly. We have been
that was
eliminated.
wild. Your grandfather was Greek. Not sure what my dad is because he is adopted. Oh, you should for his birthday get him one of those ancestry tests. I think they're only like $100, and they will send you a map of where you're from and the highest percentages of what you are. Super cool. I learned a lot. I'm pretty much a lot of Europe. obviously. Mostly Swedish. But I've got a lot of that peninsula up there. Some Norwegian. I don't think any Finnish, but some German, some French, some Scottish, some Irish, some English. Got a lot going on here. He doesn't care. Want to know what he is? Not the least bit curious? Well, I guess. I always find it fascinating, but I'm totally, fascinated, I guess, is the best word I can come up with by the past. History, past, all that. It's all amazing. Super cool. Because overall, it's super not well documented. So what little we can learn to gain a picture from the past, it's pretty cool. Even personal or across humanity or the planet itself, all history. Super cool. And there's so much to learn from it. Cheers.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb. Drone has located a bomb. Seconds to insertion. 5 seconds. Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Set shield on the window. Time for a wake-up call! Reloading! Cover me! Stepping into Gemini. Loading new mag. I'm reloaded. Deploying code. Dropping. Reload!
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Ah, bless America. I heard the phone over there earlier, and for some reason assumed they weren't there now. That was a really bad choice. Alright, one's in room, one's not. Alright, last one's back there. Levon, thank you very much for the like. Cheers.
Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
Thank you very much. How are you doing? We're getting the likes rolling here. Got ourselves a snoozing cat over here. It's fantastic. Oh shit, Stanley! Thank you very much for the like. Cheers. How are you doing, Stanley? Good to see some new names. Appreciate you. Oh man, look at that. Your boy Bacon's over there on that team. It's kind of my boy. Actually, Paz and Snugs.
We need to locate a bomb.
At least Paz. I remember it was on my team last game. That's when we won 4-1. I don't like being split up. See that? That 360 spin. Got sick tricks. Had sick tricks.
10 seconds.
Don't worry. My tricks will be back.
5 seconds to go. A bomb must be located and defused.
I honestly really like that operator. I might start using her more. Thing is, on offense, these are all great. I love them all. Alright.
Bomb has been located. You have located a bomb.
Shield on the window.
What am I doing? I still got 84 bullets.
Let's see who's nearby.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Taking a look around. Enemy tag Gemini. For now. Inserting code!
The diffuser has been secured. Op 4 eliminated.
There we go.
Friendly mission successful.
That's the secret. Michael, so your dad's side of the family is weird. Your dad's two sisters are adopted and... Wait. Dad's two sisters... So adopted and none adopted sister are both called Julie. Oh. Okay. You got two sisters. One's adopted, one's not. And they're both named Julie. Okay. That is kind of weird. And your dad's real sister, Julie, second son, and you, the second son, are both called Michael. Michael's a pretty common name, though. My dad also never met his real mother.
Keep the bombs protected.
A lot of times you don't when you go through that process. Sadly, but honestly, sometimes it's for the best.
Wall reinforced!
All I can hope is that he had someone who was a good mother figure instead.
Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb.
And it's more about having the figure than having the biological one.
5 seconds.
That is super weird that the names are all
Located a bomb.
the same like that. The fuck you shitting at, mate? My dad's side of the family also not as the same, not the same reasons or anything like that, but the Michael thing I thought was interesting. There's 3 or 4 Michaels on my dad's side. He's one of 12 kids. That was gonna be tough sledding for either one of us. We both chose violence. But yeah, there's a Mike, a Michael, a Mikey. They're separated based on how they say the name. Oh, did I wake you?
Bomb diffuser in place.
You little tumbler. She tumbles back and forth on her back. She's kind of cute.
One friendly remaining. Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
Alright, don't like that. Don't like that. Felt ill prepared. Felt like our player choices here aren't all that great. Like, we got 2 stealth runners. Orcs is good for making holes, and me and Castle are the only, like... Castle's the only true defender. I'm a trapper. Valkyrie was a good switch. Valkyrie was a good switch. I do like that. Well played. Well played, Axie tries. Axie doesn't try. Cheers.
Protect the bombs.
So, Michael, are you guys separated by like a Julie, a Julia, a Jules? Do you have a separate name for everyone, or?
Securing the wall.
10 seconds remaining.
Not so much.
5 seconds to insertion.
Using shield.
Bomb locations are secure.
Welcome mat deployed. Deploying welcome mat.
All right, and that's why you don't do that.
Welcome mat deployed.
Op 4 has located a bomb. You know what to do. Op 4 found a bomb. You must defend it.
Okay, he's way ahead of me.
One on four
So he's
remaining.
in the room, I
Friendly
guess.
victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
Of course it was. Even though it wasn't, I think it kind of was. I was like, it's my teammate, I think. He blasted the fuck out of me, full well knowing that I have an outline. So, first couple shots, I get it. But the fact that he unloaded his whole magazine into me on purpose. Also, that man, whose name literally has troll in it, right behind my shoulder right here, does not deserve to have his intentional team kill taken off the, off the board. How this cat sleeps, it's amazing. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Mike and Mike. One of you doesn't just drop the M. Come Mike and Ike. Two Julies don't see each other. One is into drugs, so we don't see her or get along with her. Well, alright. That's fair.
Deploying shield.
Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb.
We're ready for company.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb. Enemy located.
Swapping mags.
Op 4, last stop standing. 15 seconds left.
I really wanted them to step on the trap, so I wanted to get in his way. Because he couldn't shoot me. He couldn't shoot me because he killed me last round. MVP again! Let's go! It's been a solid day. Ba 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 ba. I'm loving this. One more game like that, we'll be in gold too. Whew. My head is sweaty. So I'm gonna be right back. Give me about 1 minute. That'll be RB. See you guys soon. Oh, let's move that. All right, back feeling refreshed. Let's go. Got our cat friend here, Lucy, all excited and happy, stretched out now. When she's getting a lot of attention, she just flaps over and then stretches out. It's kind of funny. It's about some of the laziest catting I've ever seen. That's right, catting, the actions of all cats, by cats. But it's super funny. I just think it's kind of cool that she just hangs out right next to me. Oh no, we're in this garbage place. I'm not really comfortable with anybody here. TBH. All I know is it got really hot. Real quick. Not just today, but right now. What is the temp outside now? It's got to be in the thousands. Oh, only 82. Only. Tomorrow 92, 96, 85, 89, 89, 86. We have our first decent day next Sunday.
Deploying shield. We're ready for company.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds to insertion.
Ready for company.
Op 4 has yet to locate a bomb. A bomb has been located by Op 4. Device position.
May not be welcome that.
Ready to activate.
Gemma.
Laser gate. Swapping mags.
You got the innocent look down the hallway without even putting my gun up. Should always be gun up. I don't know how to rotate over there, to be honest. Wow. She caught me and started letting them fly. That sucks.
I'm reloading. Reload.
One friendly operator remaining. Op 4 has placed a diffuser near a bomb. Destroy it. Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it. Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
Smash these clowns. No, not the same room anywhere else. How big is your family? My whole family gets together. We have around 24 people. One side. Well, I don't get to see that side very often, but their get-togethers are like 60 people. When the generation up was 12 different kids, there's a lot of flow down to grandkids now. And the other side, it's about, if everyone gets together, 40.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Probably sits around 30 most of the time.
Deploying mobile cover. Setting up. Ready for company. Healing station
A pretty large family, pretty well kept together family, not a lot of family drama. Not a lot of people exiled for this or that reason.
5 seconds and counting.
A lot of the normal family drama we don't really have. It's super
Op 4
nice.
has yet to locate a bomb.
And rare. And super rare. So I'm pretty happy about it. Cheers.
ADS up and running. Ready. Deploying ADS. Device positioned.
That's what you get for killing me last time, bitch. Yeah, I should have had him. If it wasn't for that meddling anxiousness. No way! No way! He's aiming dick level at the best. Zip right to... Zip recruited my face.
Op 4, last stop standing.
I don't know. I have some doubts. That's all I'm saying. I have some doubts about the legitimacy of that kill. You don't aim down here and end up right here. Instantly.
Friendly's victorious.
Hey,
Hostiles
it's
eliminated.
Usen. Oh, but with less symbols. That's the guy who invited me to the party earlier, right? Usen. Yeah, that's him. And Azkaban's, again, going to sleep. Damn, I played with all these guys already. One kill, 2 assists. One thing I've noticed is when somebody's downed, you used to be able to kill them quick and steal the kill, and I tried to do that this game. 2 people had my name next to him as I killed them, but I got credit for 1. So it appears that you can no longer kill steal. You're at best getting an assist with your name on it. Cheers. You have 7 grandkids in your family and none are yours?
The bomb's protected.
So when you have your 6 or 7, it's gonna add that number up pretty far, huh? Probably gonna double that number if I...
Advise, the bomb location has been
Am I right?
compromised.
Am I right?
Evil eye deployed.
10 seconds to insertion.
Using shield.
Reloading!
5 seconds.
Setting up.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Ready for hostile action.
Wall fortified.
Evil eyes ready.
Setting the welcome mat. Bring out the welcome mat.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
I don't know where or how or what to be to defend these rooms.
Second floor.
I've done some damage. Perhaps I've done some major pain. what the fuck? I thought he had that shit. There goes me for trusting and believing. Also, how'd someone get behind him? That gun is more hippity hop than that whole genre of music. Don't fall down that hole. Hey, he fell down that hole. What's family drama? Your family is close and we're all good friends. Well, that's good.
Op 4,
I'm taking it by
last
the
operator
emojis.
standing.
That's not totally true. Susan, thank you for the like. Cheers.
10
Appreciate
seconds
you.
to go. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
I was a little bit dirty. You just snapped to him. Like this is Call of Duty MW2. Don't know how I feel about that one. I like that sledge background. It looks like the Lord and Savior. It's what we used to call Tachanka. I have to put that on Tachanka.
We need to locate a bomb.
Uh-oh. Can't get MVP from 1 and 3. Time to start this comeback and begin the ripping and the tearing.
Seconds. Insertion in 5 seconds. A bomb must be located and defused. Bomb has been located.
Tango located. Second floor. Adrenaline surge incoming.
Reload!
Well, you're alive, so let's go. Oh, I'm almost out of bullets. I better reload here. 84, not enough. 150 though. stairs. I was like, I covered everything else.
Down to one friendly.
It's
One
kind of
operator
horse
remaining.
honky.
10 seconds remaining. You located a bomb. 5 seconds remaining. The diffuser is now secured.
Ooh.
The diffuser
He
is no
panicked a
longer in
little
possession.
bit,
All
just a
friendlies have
little,
been eliminated.
but also almost pulled it off. Once this guy started shooting ankles, he almost lost. Excellent. Another opportunity to pull myself out of the dirt. Picking up those assists like crazy, though. So if I just get all 4 of them to 5 of them by myself, that's enough to launch myself up. Bet. Let's go. Cheers, everybody. Yep, had to crack another one. Gotta make sure we got enough fuel here.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
You like that? You like that little reverse action?
Drone has located a bomb.
It's kind of cool.
10 seconds to go. Insertion in 5 seconds.
Ooh.
Found a bomb. Make your way to its location.
I don't know if you noticed, that was kind of close. It was almost 520. All right, everyone, jump in one after the other. We'll get him.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession. The diffuser has been recovered.
At least my death resulted in a loss for their team. So, you know, good news.
Job ready.
Frag out. Throwing cover.
And it's a tight game. Check that corner, check that corner. Alright, it's good. You never know. You never know with those corners. Wow, he just fucking did that. This man's kind of a savage.
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
Honestly, don't think I can steal MVP from him, but I'll be happy with the victory. That's one good way to end the night. Cheers. Apparently, I've used this character. Did I prefer 420 points? Is that what I have? Oh boy.
We need
I
to locate a
prefer
bomb.
the most points. Cheers. Whatever the most is, I want that.
Your drone has found a bomb.
Scheiße.
10 seconds before insertion.
I had 520 points? What?
5 seconds to go.
Did I? That's funny.
You found a bomb. Make your way
So
to its location
close.
and defuse it.
Any hilarious number's good for me. I prefer 69, but, you know. I could settle for 420. Oh.
Activating summon sequence.
Deploying shock drone.
Would it, Michael? Maybe a little relaxed. It's funny.
Device ready.
Clear activated.
Op 4 last stop standing. Op 4 eliminated.
And that's how the cookie crumbles. I went completely undefeated tonight, although this was not my best scoring game. I didn't lose a single game. I'm a little sad to get off. I want to keep riding this train, but unfortunately, time is time, and I need to go and sleep. GN sleep or whatever he's trying to get at there. I'm pretty happy with just moving all my way through most of silver and making my way to gold 2. Not bad. I know that tomorrow and whenever I stream next, possibly Thursday, is not going to be anywhere near this. So this is it for the week. This is the best I could have done. I can officially quit forever and be happy I made it back to gold. Nah, I'm just playing. We gotta see how far we can take this puppy. And we just gained a zombie. Look at that. Yeah, skip that shit. Okay. Don't hate that gun. Don't hate it. Whoa, there's different types of these now. Let's put on that silver charm. Awesome. Well, we're set for maybe giving her a go tomorrow. So, it was a pretty awesome stream, pretty great. We had a bunch of people coming in today, a lot of reactions, a few new faces, which is always awesome. Appreciate everyone stopping in and doing your thing, supporting it whichever way you want to or can. Appreciate all the likes, shares, comments, stars, follows, all of it. It's amazing. Am I not streaming Wednesday? I will not be streaming Wednesday. As I mentioned at the very beginning of the stream, I have family coming in from out of the state. So it will have to be a special occasion where I'll have to spend time with family and will not be able to get on. So unfortunately, I'd love to. We were meddling with the idea of doing a guest stream, but timing of everything's not going to work out, so likely will not be happening. And then Thursday also in question, to be honest, but we'll see when we get there. We're doing a lot of extra Fridays lately, so not such a big deal if we have to miss those. But let's see. Question of the night here. Roald Amundsen led a successful expedition to what location in 1911? It's the year Colt made the famous Colt 1911. Was it the Galapagos Islands, the South Pole, Mount Everest, or the Mariana Trench? Which, if you remember, very early on, the Mariana Trench was traveled. I think the second deepest depth is from a very long time ago. I think the deepest was James Cameron, and they barely made it there. Don't even know how the first guys made it there with like a barrel and a piece of glass, but they did it. So yeah, we're gonna do some shoutouts, and we'll come back to the answer to the question then shortly after. So thank you, Uncanny Lup, for being first right here, right away, dropping that like. Appreciate you, buddy. William Dodge, thank you for the like and share. William Harris, thank you for the like. Ryan Montgomery, thank you for the like and share. Starting the hype train they're pretty early with us. Austin Smith, thanks for popping in, dropping that like, chatting with us a little bit. Paul, thank you for the like. Mitch, thank you for the like. Michael, thank you for the like and chatting pretty much the whole stream here. Kayla, thank you for the like. Carol, thank you for the like. Ashley, the best. Definitely are, because you dropped that like button. Thank you. Appreciate you. LaFon, thank you for the like. Stanley, thank you for the like. And Susan, thank you for the like. Appreciate everybody. Well done tonight. I say it was a super successful night. We got like 3 or 4 MVPs. Didn't lose a single game. And pretty much, I don't think I went into overtime once. I think every game was basically a clean sweep. No overtimes. And it was fantastic. Considering the fact that I'm streaming, I'm chatting, and I'm doing all this, so my focus isn't purely in the game, that I did so well. I'm blown away. Absolutely blown away. So, good to see I still got it in solo ranked here, and got myself all the way back up to gold. It's fucking awesome. So, question of the night. Roald Amundsen led a successful expedition to what location in 1911? Was it the Galapagos Islands? Was it the South Pole, Mount Everest, or the Mariana Trench? So I don't know if you guys saw this poll, if you could vote, or if it was glitched out again, because I see no percentages on it, and half the time I can't anyway, so I just don't know. But it was not the Galapagos Islands. Don't really know when that was discovered, or successfully mapped out. Mount Everest, I thought that was like the 60s that the first guy, some rich guy in a Sherpa, got all the way to the top. Mariana Trench, it was actually in the 1800s that the second deepest dive was ever done in a submarine. It actually doesn't make sense how they accomplished it, but they fucking did, and they came out alive. There's a couple of French guys, don't really know the whole story, but it was only beaten by James Cameron shortly after he made Avatar. I don't know why. He's a crazy dude. He does what he wants. So the answer is the South Pole. So it wasn't Wiki. from Transformers, like you might think, who went there. It was Rolled Amundsen. Look it up. Or don't. But there you go. That's the answer. You saw it. You just guessed. I would have had no idea. I only had the right answer, and I came up with the rest, and I thought I did a pretty good job trying to make that tricky. So, congratulations to those of you who got it right. The rest of you, better luck next time. We'll be back on tomorrow here, 6 to 9 Central Standard Time, doing more of this. Wednesday and Thursday are in question, but we'll see what happens. So, everyone have a good night. Stay fresh, cheese bags. Until next time, don't forget to drop your follows, your likes, your shares, your subs, all the things. Till then.